International just as a team here.
Lord JM, MVP Lord JM, Lord JM MVP.
Yeah, oh man, Panel, Leo, rock hard. What do you guys think about this one?
Safe to say, Blacklist is in your head. They live in your head rent-free, and one way or another, you will have to respond. Welcome back to the Infamous Game Tambayan. Let's talk about game number 3 and how for 95% of that game, FCAP was in control. Up until Lord JM said, hey, look what I can do.
Yeah, not just control, but I was dominant control. There were a lot of maps or areas on the map that were like no-go zones here for Blacklist International, and was just completely toppled by one team fight, specifically that last one on the Lord.
All right, fair enough. There was a moment in the 10-minute mark wherein maybe Blacklist could have clapped back, but FCAP just jockeyed the position. And then eventually, past the 18-minute mark, Lord JM said, hey, y'all are forgetting, I'm here. And some way, somehow, is it just me or did FCAP just bite down on the bait?
I think they did. I think they bought down it hard. And when they do that, you know what? People like Lord JM are the ones that punish really hard as well, especially with the Khalid pick.
And it's not just that one play. You can't say it was all on Lord JM. It was more of a downward spiral for Falcons AP Bridge. Discipline and focus. And now in hindsight, you can see that they were planning for that base race. They were looking to distract Blacklist long enough for waves to crash in through mid and bottom. But at the end of the day, it's also this Khalid that kept them alive.
That's true. I mean, the Khalid is such an anchor for these fights, especially after they kind of can't recover from a fight. And then again, this big one. This Kaltizi disappearing here surprised me, to be honest. 19 minutes in, the death timers were so deadly. And Blacklist, they knew the mission. The mission was to hunt down these members one by one, make sure they can't fight back. And it doesn't matter if they have an exposed base, there was no way FCAP could fight back.
That's an international I love you from Lord JM. See, look, the story will tell itself via the numbers, man. 21-9. A huge amount of gold went through that shutdown on Kyle TZ, hence why 57k to 58. And not to mention the switcheroo. We were reading it as a XP lane Ruby, but eventually it was an XP lane Gatot with the Ruby in the roam. And this was all good up until the point it wasn't. Up until the point where even the team fighting may have gotten obscured to the point of the Lord playing a role. There was also that very impactful Lord knockup that, benefited Black.
It messed it up.